Hello and welcome to yet another 2-Minute Tuesday. This week we're going to be piggybacking from a tip that we talked about just several months ago. It was tip number 99. If you're interested, it's called creating auto number fields. And till this date is one of our most popular tips. I think it's in our top 10 right now for popular videos in terms of views. And I do get the same questions or comments kind of, repeatedly about this tip. And I wanted to address them in separate tips. So today I'm going to address kind of the most common question I've gotten about this, which is, well, Gus, on the video you showed how to add a brand new auto number field into an entity, but what if we just already have a field that we want to make auto number? Can we transform an existing field to an auto number field? And the answer is yes, you can absolutely do that. And that is today's tip. So let's start the countdown and let's go. So in this case, we're going to be converting essentially or transforming the account number field. So notice right here in this one, I type test one. It's just any text can go in here. It's not an auto number field. It's just a text field. So if we already have the account number field and we want to make it auto number, why add a new custom field on top of it? Might as well convert it. So here I'm going to go into the Power Apps Maker. Here is my account number field, right? So I'm going to double click on that. Notice that it's a text field just like it is on the form right now. And I'm going to swap that into auto number. Now you can pick whatever, string and, essentially follow the same steps that we discussed in step number or in episode number 99. That you can make a date prefix or, make it custom, whatever it is. Maybe I'm going to make this one custom. Why not? Let's remove a couple of digits from the year. And I don't like the day before the month, so I'm actually going to add that. So you can make it however you want in this case, and or maybe remove the dashes. Let's do that. I know I'm taking valuable time in here, but I like it so it's separated just year, month, day, and then the number right there. Maybe make it maybe make it whatever you want in your example. You don't have to follow exactly what I'm doing. You can do whichever you want. But the whole point is when you're happy with it, you click done and then you can click on save entity. Now it will take a few minutes for the changes to take effect essentially. So what I do, and this is kind of a tip within a tip, is I use the regular, solution in Dynamics to publish the entity. That kind of accelerates the synchronization of changes, let's just say. So now I'm going to go back into the account, click on account, and let's test it live. So I know I'm pretty sure I'm going to go over time, so that's not new. So I'm going to say this is account, if I can type, account 1, save. And you can see the auto number works. Now, the reason why I wanted to test it is twofold. I wanted to show you that it works, number one, but number two is to also show you that the field is just a text field. So somebody can override that. So in addition to transforming a text field into an auto number field, what you want to do is you want to then lock this up, right? You want to make it read only. You want to, put it on the footer maybe so people cannot edit it. Although you could argue that, well, they can export to Excel and edit it or whatever. Yeah, there's always a way to do it. If you make it read only, I can use, level up and go into God mode and edit it anyway. But the whole point is I want you to be aware of the fact that it's just a text field. The other thing to be aware of is that obviously this only affects records that you create going forward. It doesn't go back into records that are in the system, like accounts that are already in the system that have an account number, and overwrites that. And that is actually question number 2, most common question that I get about auto number fields, which is, well, if I create an auto number field, how can I go back into all the records I already have and populate it with an auto number, right? That is a tip that is coming up. I'm actually working on that, and it's going to be released within the next couple of weeks. So if you're not subscribed to the channel and you want the answer to how to do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and obviously the like on this video and the bell so you're notified when the video drops. One of the last thing I want to add, and I know I'm over time, but the last thing I want to add is, because it's another question, is can you transform it back into a text field if you're not happy, or if you use it for a couple months and people are like, no, we really liked it when we had to type it manually? Yes, no problem. You can go back, and do a thing in reverse. So switch from Autonumber to text, click on done, save entity, go and publish if you want to push for the change, and then when you create a new record, the Autonumber field will not be populated. It will be blank. It's just a regular text field, and that's all there is to it. So thank you so much for tuning in to this week's episode of 2 Minute Tuesday. We'll see you next week.